Human doodle here in Queens. They treat people like animals. You know? And a lot of the homeless are treated like animals, treated, they get robbed all the time. And as a result, the homeless, a lot of the homeless have lost their sense of dignity. They're not crazy. This is human doodle. Here in Queens, human doodle. They're abusing us homeless, and the homeless are defecating all over the place. And we need our rights back. They pick on you as a foreigner, this human doodle littering on the streets. The MTA reduced the hours the bathroom is open. It's supposed to be open till 12 midnight. They reduced it 7 p.m. to get homeless defecating on the street. And when I try to talk now, they're attacking the bathrooms everywhere. At the Sunland Ferry, they send people to be bumping into me, black American thugs. They even have some Europeans. They pretend like they don't speak English, Chinese. You know, as a translator, so the law enforcement is so corrupt, and the media wouldn't help you. My mother killed already. I don't see an American friend mental illness on her and got her killed. Valani and Florida got my mother killed for insurance fraud. My mother was a naturalized US citizen. She did everything right. She marched and protested for black, for people like Eric Garner, my friend who was also trying to help my mother get justice. You know, before he was killed. You know, and look, human defecation everywhere. The law enforcement is corrupt. You know, and the Borough of Manhattan president, I'm actually in Queens right now, but the Borough of Manhattan president is telling the MTA to let people know where the bathroom is. But he needs to tell them, I don't know if it's a male or female, I don't know, pun intended, but the Borough of Manhattan president, you're doing a good job. Let them tell them they have to open the bathroom 24 hours. People are defecating everywhere. This is nasty. Your law enforcement are corrupt and they're arresting us and foreigner. I need the Borough Manager president to help me. Your law enforcement are arresting me at the Stanley Ferry. My mother used to get arrested also. She's now killed. She was killed by her daughter's Bolali and Florida for insurance fraud at Bellevue Hospital, Manhattan. So please, Mr. Borough President of Manhattan Borough, I don't know if you're male or female. I don't really keep up with the news like that, not because I don't really have the time. So please, this is human defecation in the streets in Queens. And somewhere in Manhattan also there's people defecating. They're abusing homeless and they're creating a crisis around me. I'm the late every go on a trend. The NYPD took my home wrongfully in 2010. Me and my mother was living in a basement apartment and they came and took our home on Staten Island without a court order, without proper notice. They're supposed to give us 30 days notice. They didn't do that. They just kicked us out right away. So I took the case to court and everybody was going to help me with the court papers. The NYPD went and took him there on Bay Street, Victor Boulevard, where Eric Garner was going to help me with my court papers. Where I spoke with him last. Within a few weeks, the one I killed him, close to my birthday. My birthday, July 8th. The kid Eric Garner, I think July 17, 2014. You know, and that 2014 also, my house got burnt where I was hiding, where I was keeping some of my properties. Near where the kid I got also, someone went and burnt my house down, and the fire department didn't want to turn off the fire. I was recording that, people were recording that, and you know, people were wondering why the fire department did that. You know, so the law enforcement is corrupt, and the government has the president. Please help people like me. I don't have a place to use the bathroom also. They're trying to attack me at the Staten Island Ferry, Manhattan Terminal. They were abusing my mother there also before she was finally killed with her daughters. You know, now they're continuing with me, the legacy. So this is a shame. Borough of Manhattan president, please address this before they create a genocide. They're hiring black Americans to attack foreigners like me. I'm a Nigerian transsexual. So this is human defecation, this is gross, but I have to record it because a lot of people don't know this is what New York is turning into. The MTA are joining to abuse foreigners like me. They locked up the bathroom since 2020 and they reopened it just this year. And you know, the first used to be open from 5 a.m. to 12 midnight. Now it's only open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So a lot of people don't have enough time to use the bathroom. And this is human defecation. People are walking around eating. You know, that's human defecation. People can walk into this. You know. So the MTA, they have the bus stop here on the train station. This is Queens. I'm not in Manhattan right now, I'm in Queens. But you know, it's all over in New York City. So the MTA is joining with the police to abuse homeless people like me. So since Eric Garner was trying to help me, they killed them. To help me get housing, it was helping my court papers. They killed him right away. I've been on the street for 14 years, really. waiting for a hotel room. The Red Cross was supposed to give me a hotel room because a lawsuit was filed in 1990s by the Legal Society, and anybody vacated has to provide a hotel room by the Red Cross. The Red Cross is refusing to put me in a hotel room. I contacted them already, and they're putting other people like Black Americans that are vacated like me into hotel rooms. So I don't know what's going on with the Red Cross, and the MTS joined in and reduced the bathroom hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and locked up the bathroom for 3 years ago. A guy took me to his home and sexually abused me and punched me. He said he wanted to get married. I told him I'm not into marriage. I'm like, why would you want to marry somebody he doesn't even know? So they said a lot of people would marry people and kill them for inheritance money. Because my mother was killed in Bellevue Hospital. Her daughters sent mental illness on her and got her killed for insurance fraud money. My mother was telling me about, so I sued Bellevue Hospital. Also, I sued the NYPD. So I'm also being targeted by criminals who would try to get engaged in a scam marriage with me. Or sometimes they leave children near me. I'm like, I'm not looking for no child to adopt because they say if they kill you and you have a child, I'm a transsexual, I don't have children. They say if they kill you if you have a child or a spouse, the child or spouse will inherit everything. So I'm a transsexual, I'm from Nigerian, I don't have a child, I don't have any spouse. So, I'm being targeted by criminal rings in marriage scam rings. So, Borough Manhattan president, I'm being arrested in your borough, and the MTA please order an investigation. They used to arrest me there was a day I was attacked when Trump was president. Around 2016, 17, there was a day they sent thugs attacked me in the bathroom on Chambers Street. And the thugs came and started slinging all my property into the train track. They told me they don't want me to use the women's bathroom. The MTA is using thugs. I think it's thugs work for the Me Too also. So and they will arrest me in the women's bathroom, so I don't look like a real female. People can still tell I'm a male. I'm like, I'm a transgender. Please leave me alone. And they'll start throwing my stuff out into the train track. I called 911. And the police was laughing and shaking their hands with the dog. And in 2019, when an African guy was throwing water in July 2019, an African guy was throwing water at the police in Harlem. A few days later, the NYPD set me off. Had a guy touch me in a sexual harassment way on Bay, in a place called 4th Avenue and Bay Ridge Avenue in Brooklyn. And I told the guy to stop it. There was a police camera recorded, and the police came and arrested me and put me in the psych ward. And they put that needle on my neck. So I'm going to send you a video, Borough Manhattan president. So of how I was talking to 2019. I need justice. I'm the later Ugana's friend, and there's human justification over New York City. Queens, I'm in Queens, and the MTA is joining into torture. So please contact the feds. Even I was in a library in Manhattan this year. Close to the period, they said an immigrant killed a nurse in Georgia. An immigrant killed a nurse in Georgia, and then the workers in the library, as soon as the report came out, they called the police on me, told me I can't come to the library no more. So they don't like me. I'm like, I've been coming to the, I'm like, why suddenly call the police on me? They said I did something to them long time ago. I'm like, excuse me? So why didn't you call the police then? They said they had to wait 3 weeks to call the police. I'm like, in America, you wait 3 weeks to call the police, and they're banning from the library from all New York public library in Manhattan and everywhere, because New York public library is in Manhattan. So this is the Me Too. Also, I was trying to get the Me Too lawyer girl to help me, because the NYPD sexually harassed me when they came to remove me from my home in 2010. Went from my basement apartment. They naked me and stuff, and Arizona was gonna help me with the court papers. And so Arizona was killed before it could help me in 2014. So I contacted the Me Too lawyer girl already. And she told me she can't help me either because she needs the NYPD to go arrest R. Kelly and other people and make money for her clients. So she can't really oppose them right now because she needs them to make arrests for her. So she's bribing the NYPD to arrest people. And this is also a miscellany under American law. When you hide a criminal report or felony, it's called a miscellany, because if you're aware of a felony, you have to report it. So I told her NYPD sexually harassed me, and she was filing lawsuit against people that engaged in sexual harassment, but she told me she can't go against the NYPD because she needs them for her client. So she's bribing them to arrest people like R. Kelly and collect money for her clients, and also she's engaged in miscellany. So I've been trying to get her arrested. Around that time, the NYPD choked me. In 2019, I was trying to get her arrested. I was, they tapped into my the conduct surveillance on me because I was also arrested in 2000. My mother was brought me to America with a green card. She had a green card. I also had a green card stuff in my passport. But the U.S. immigration arrested me. They called them INS in July 2000. Said children are not allowed in America. I was only 19, and they arrested me. You know, so since then they sent my file to the FBI. So and like Snowden, a former CIA agent, fled to Russia and exposed the secret that once the FBI has in the surveillance, they keep in the surveillance forever. You know, so around 2019, I was trying to get Gloria already arrested. I was searching for information online about her, and this one the NYPD came and choked me. I will show you the video. So between the Me Too and the NYPD terrorizing, people in New York City, it's like a illegal RICO, racketeering and corrupt organization. They're forming a conspiracy, a pact. And the MTS done it also, like you, Borough of Manhattan President said you need the MTA to tell people what the bathroom is. And you're right, you're so spot on. This is human defecation. People don't know what the bathroom is. And the MTS reduced the bathroom hours. New York City is a 24-hour city, and they used to leave the bathroom open 24 hours. And at some point, they changed it to 5 a.m. to 12 midnight. Because they said between 12 midnight to 5 a.m., a lot of people are asleep. So they lock it off between 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. But they leave it open from 5 a.m. to 12 midnight. But now, in 2020, they locked, as I was trying to get the Me Too lawyer arrested, they were targeting me with the MT and everything, sending me to thugs to come and attack me in Manhattan, Chamber Street, 2019, and close to that time period. And the thugs would come to the bathroom and start throwing my stuff into the train track for trains to run over. They almost derailed on the train. And I called 911 panicking. Close to 2019, that I'm trying to get Gloria already arrested. And the Me Too thugs are attacking me, telling me I'm not a real woman, and they're not going to let me use the women bathroom. And then later in 2019, the MTA, the NYPD, when an African was throwing water at them in Harlem, so a few days later, they came, set me up with one of their thugs, like a Me Too thug, and they had the guy who touched me in a sexual harassment manner in July 23rd, 2019. And when I complained to him, the NYPD came and arrested me and began choking me in July 2019. And this was a reprisal for an African throwing water at them in Harlem. So there's a whole lot of corruption happening in Manhattan. Borough of Manhattan president, please don't ignore this. Make sure your feds investigate them, even though some of your feds, like the FBI, are corrupt. But they have a feds office in Manhattan, 26 Federal Plaza. That's where the immigration office is. I believe some of them are rogues in that office. But Borough Manhattan president, please expose your corrupt feds and your corrupt MTA and your corrupt NYPD. They're using Manhattan to launch an attack. They could kill somebody at the Staten Island Ferry in Manhattan, South Ferry. Because they keep sending black American thugs to bump into me, white thugs to try to set me up, and try to use the bathroom. So they can make you look like an angry person. And this Governor Oakland is not helping matters. She says she wants homeless to put in psych ward. So they're trying to create a false arrest situation whereby, like, they killed George Floyd with an attempted false arrest, or excessive force. Like they killed Eric Garner with excessive force. When they were arresting him, he was trying to help me at that time with court papers, and they went to where I met him and choked him dead. And they said the police officer admitted to laughing, and they never let me testify in court or nothing. And also, my daughters in America, a year later, set my mother up. Same mental illness owner. So my mother was getting treated for heart disease in Bellevue Hospital, and got the hospital first to arrest my mother. And my mother couldn't believe it. I said my mother died in shock. Because she couldn't believe her own daughters would lie against her. It's so horrible. People are desecrating everywhere. These people are monsters. Please, your country has to arrest your monsters. They're turning your country ungovernable. So it's horrible. People like Diallo also killed with 40 bullets in Manhattan. So your monsters are using Manhattan to kill my mother. Bellevue Hospital in 2015, and they killed on May 20th, 2015. So anytime it's this April, before May, they increased the attacks on me. So they used to abuse my mother at Staten Island Ferry also when she was homeless in Manhattan. She used to tell me about it. So the same terminal, South Ferry, It's like they remember, because I used to go there with her. So it's like they remember me and my mother. Now that she's dead, they now send black Americans to bump into me. Why to bump into me? Try to beat me up in the bathroom. So the police can come and choke me dead and claim it's accidental. And there's another thing they do now. If they move you to the psych ward, they can inject you with ketamine. Overdose you, that causes a heart attack. They kill in Colorado. After the NYPD choke in 2019, soon after that, like 2 months later, that's in 2019, the police in Colorado choked a black American called Elijah McClain. He was LGBT like me. He said somebody called 911 on him, said he looks crazy. Even though he was just coming home from work, and the police began to choke him, and the paramedic joined in and injected him with ketamine. So there are overdosing people claiming they're crazy, even though they're not crazy. And Governor Okwa believes she's connected with the Me Too, as I'm trying to get, one of their buddies of Me Too arrested, Gloria Orred. She also said she wants people to move to the psych ward. And I've been getting arrested in Manhattan at the Fulton train station also. She put a Nigerian nurse there. And so that Nigerian nurse has been getting people put into the right psych ward. And so those people may not be crazy. So I'm in Nigeria, so it's like they're trying to make it look like an accidental killing. Said that they killed a black American like that in Colorado. They were trying to move into the psych ward and it wasn't crazy, and they injected him with a drug called ketamine, and he had a heart attack and died. So if you have so much information about Arizona being killed, my mother being killed, so these city things are going to lose a lot of money in New York State from liability suit. So instead of paying me the money they owe me, they're engaging in harassment hostility. So they, like you rightly pointed out, that the MTA is hiding the bathroom information, and they also reduce the bathroom hours. So Borough Manhattan president, please get on this MTA. They need to be investigated for abusing federal law. And nothing to do is to start locking up elevators anytime I was about to enter the elevator. And sometimes a black American woman couldn't find an elevator and was climbing the staircase with a baby stroller, and she fell down, bumped out, and died. So ever since that case happened, and I was talking about it, I'm also a public human rights activist. The MTA also said locking up the elevators. So I've been requiring MTA before I get to the elevator, quickly run and go lock the door. And block me from entering, so I have to take the staircase, and sometimes I trip and bump my head on the floor also. So it's like they're just trying to find any funny way to kill me. I think it's a funny joke. And people defecating everywhere in your city, New York City. This is Queens I'm in, but it happens in Manhattan also. So this is nasty. Please excuse the graphic imagery, but I'm being attacked at the South Ferry station by the one train last stop on Manhattan. They have their agents, thugs, undercover agents, and they're taking advantage of the crisis in the world whereby Israel has killed like 33,000 Palestinians in revenge for the mass bombing, and they want to target homeless black Africans like me to kill you in America. So they're having black Americans bump into me, try to beat me up at the ferry station, whites, Chinese, and everything. And he said, please, I need your help. And the Red Cross refused to provide me with hotel, even though the Legal Aid Society sued in the 1990s. Anybody vacated from a basement apartment like me should be put permanently in a hotel room to be able to get a permanent housing. So the city of New York contracted the Red Cross to provide hotel rooms for people. And I contacted the Red Cross. They told me, they can't help me, but they're helping black Americans and stuff. But my mother also was waiting for a hotel room. 14 years I've been waiting for a hotel room. Because that's what the court-mandated settlement order stated in the 1990s when the Legal Aid Society brought a lawsuit. So they've been stalling me, and there's human defecation everywhere. So please, there needs to be accountability. Thank you.